So this is a sign warning about rattlesnakes. I'm just going to read it to you because it shows up backwards because of how I have the camera turned. It says, rattlesnakes may be found in this area. They are important members of the natural community. They will not attack, but if disturbed or cornered, they will defend themselves. Give them distance and respect. So I'm going to hike along and talk a little bit about snakes in general and rattlesnakes. I'm not afraid of snakes. I'm not afraid of rattlesnakes. I do, however, respect them very much. I'm not going to mess with them. I'm not going to play with them. They are poisonous. You can die from a rattlesnake bite. When I'm out hiking like this, I like to keep my eyes open. I watch where I'm going. Part of the reason why I went early in the morning today is because I am less likely to disturb a rattlesnake at this time of day. About now they're going to get out and start moving, but I'm feeling fairly confident that I won't run into any because I'm actually on a dirt road at the moment. But I respect them. I am in their territory. I'm in their backyard. Now, if I have a rattlesnake show up in my backyard, I'm going to defend my territory. I'm going to get rid of that snake. Most likely, if a rattlesnake shows up in my backyard, he's going to end up being a dead snake. I hate to say that, but you know, I have kids, have grandkids. I need them to be able to play safely in the backyard. I need them to be able to feel like they can run out to the trampoline and jump without stepping on a snake. I live in town. Now, I've lived in this particular house for about 23, 24 years. We have had one rattlesnake in the yard in all that time, and that was shortly after I moved there, and the area's built up a little bit more since then, so I'm not really worried that I'm going to get a rattlesnake there. My point is that, yeah, if a snake shows up in my territory, in my yard, I will defend myself. The snake is the same way. I'm in his backyard right now. I'm passing through. If I leave him alone, if I don't mess with him, he's not going to mess with me. I'm too big for him to eat. He's not going to want to mess with me and try to eat me or anything like that. But he does have to defend himself. And he sees me not as prey, but as a predator. He sees me as a threat, which I very well could be. But like I said, I respect him. If I go too close to him, yeah, he's going to strike. If I step on him, absolutely, he's going to strike. So I really need to keep my eyes open and be aware of snakes. So if you're out hiking, you're out in the wild, and you see a snake, leave it alone. Even if you're 99% certain that the snake is harmless, I would still say leave it alone. Why mess with it? Now, when I was a kid, my cousins and I used to catch water snakes all the time, and they are harmless. They really are. You know, we'd catch them, we'd pet them, we'd keep them in jars as pets for a couple hours, and we'd always let them go. We just thought that snakes were so cool, and I still think they're cool. But I remember one unfortunate time, one of my younger cousins caught a water snake, and he wasn't being as careful as he should have been when he caught it. And he accidentally let it get a little too much, what should we say, play in its head. Anyways, the snake turned and bit him on the finger. Now, it was just water snake. Wasn't poisonous. No big deal, right? Problem is, finger got infected. Story has a happy ending. He didn't lose his finger or anything, but he did end up having to go to the doctor. He did end up having to have antibiotics. You know, it's infections. We live in a great day and age where we can treat those, but every now and then it doesn't always turn out that good. My point is, let's be careful. Let's be respectful of wildlife, especially when we're in their backyard. Yeah, that's it. Be respectful. It's their yard, not ours.